They poured green dye into the seawater, then fired a flare, hoping to attract the attention of the rescue plane. But the plane was flying too high. The rescue plane did not see them. Everyone was very discouraged. And even worse, their food had also been eaten by Jack. They could only lie on the kayak to save energy, until noon the next day.
An albatross landed on the raft.
Ryan slowly stretched out his hand, and then quickly grabbed the bird's leg. The three of them worked together to pull the bird. Even though the smell was truly disgusting, they had no other choice. The next second, Tom used the albatross meat as bait, threw it into the sea. After waiting for 5 hours, they finally caught a big fish. Jack sat quietly aside, feeling guilty for eating all the chocolate alone. Ryan and Tom did not hold it against him, and even invited him to eat together. They took turns eating one bite after another. With this raw fish, they managed to survive until the 18th day. Because their skin was severely burned by the sun, they tried to stay in the shade as much as possible. Luckily, during the hottest time, it began to rain. They opened their mouths, enjoying the fresh rainwater, and also collected it for later use. Although the water problem was solved, they had not caught any fish for many days, so they set their sights on a shark. Ryan seized the chance, grabbed the shark's tail and pulled hard. Then the three of them worked together to drag the shark onto the raft. Ryan took out a knife and stabbed several times. Only then did the shark stop struggling. Although the meat tasted terrible, at least they would not starve. Soon came the 27th day. They were still drifting on the sea. Suddenly Ryan felt he heard an engine sound. He looked up, and indeed a plane was passing by. He took out the flare gun and fired a flare. They thought rescue had arrived, but the plane flew farther and farther away. Just when they fell into despair, the plane turned back. They did not know it was an enemy warplane. Dense bullets rained toward them. The three quickly jumped into the sea to hide. After the plane passed, they climbed back onto the raft, but just as they tried to catch their breath, the plane turned back again. Ryan hurriedly told the others to get into the water. Once he was in the water, he realized he was the only one who had jumped. The kayak had already been riddled with bullet holes. He quickly swam to the surface. Luckily, Jack and Tom were still alive, and the warplane finally left. Seeing the leaking kayak, Ryan immediately went to repair it, but at that moment, a shark tried to attack him. Jack grabbed an oar and kept hitting the shark. Finally, the shark gave up and swam away. They lay weakly on the raft, almost unable to hold on. Finally, Jack could no longer endure. He lost all signs of life. Ryan and Tom were heartbroken. They had no choice but to let Jack sink into the sea. Just when the two had lost hope, a large ship appeared beside them.